Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing where you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about internet computer itself, see what is happening, and of course what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As we're looking at majority of the market, we're seeing a majority of the coins in green right now, seeing a little bit of red here and there for some of the altcoins. But if you're looking at the broader market, things are looking really good. But of course, you guys know this update is all about internet computer. We're going to be talking about what is happening and of course what is yet to come. So if we're looking at it on the daily time frame, internet computer is down about 0.4% on the daily time frame, with the price currently sitting at $12.41, and we're also down about 0.7% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Now, if we're looking at its market cap, it's currently sitting at $5.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 108.7 million. So what exactly is next for the price? Of course, that is what everyone is here for, and of course, that is what we're going to be talking about. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Now, before I do get started, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to start off with Bitcoin dominance. If we're looking at Bitcoin dominance index, it has been pulling down, currently sitting at 52.7%, and I think this is a huge catalyst behind the reason as to why we're still seeing altcoins holding really good, because right now, of course, we're still seeing Bitcoin below the $52,000 mark. We did see Bitcoin see a little bit of a pullback. Usually that would impact majority of the market, but we're still seeing altcoins holding pretty strong against BTC, and I think the main reason as to why that's the case is because of Bitcoin dominance going down. And if we're looking at Bitcoin's price, though, you guys can see we're finally forming some sort of a green candle after seeing that pullback yesterday. If I were to go show you guys the hourly time from BTC, I've discussed this in my Caspa update and of course Solana update yesterday as well, if you did end up watching that. But we have been ranging between $51,000 to $52,000 for Bitcoin. We've been pretty much trading sideways, which is really nice to see, and exactly what we projected yesterday, that there was a strong likelihood that we could retest 3 different times at this support around $50,600, and we have seen that happen. And since then, Bitcoin is making a move towards the upside. Of course, we are in a weekend, and on the weekends we do tend to see manipulation across the board as CME futures are closed. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Bitcoin reacts over the weekend. But nonetheless, Bitcoin price overall still holding within this range, especially retesting some crucial yearly high resistances, which of course date back to 2021. So that's that as far as Bitcoin price is concerned. But now let's focus towards ICP price, because I've been seeing some comments coming in, and of course the comments are stating, why is ICP not pumping? Why is there so much sell pressure happening for internet computer? So if you did watch my update, which was the last update I made for internet computer, I kind of discussed the one, again, pure speculation at the end of the day, but we did see an ETP, an ETP launch for ICP, and that is a huge deal, of course. And my personal overall analysis in my previous update, once that news did come out, was that maybe that was the reason as to why we were seeing these massive spikes throughout the year of 2024, because when the price of ICP dropped, boom, it bounced back up very quickly. So are we seeing the sell the news situation playing out? Because of course, as you guys know, when the news actually comes out, especially the insiders, the people that have been in it beforehand, come and start locking in profits, and even people that got in prior to that. So could that be the reason as to why we're seeing this downwards trajectory right now? I personally think yes. Again, that's my own personal opinion, but I think we are seeing the sell the news event taking place, because right now, over the past I would say 48 hours, we have started to see a little bit of a weakness in the price of ICP. We are seeing ICP still in the upwards trajectory. Actually, if you believe believe it or not, we're still in this upwards trend, but we're very, very close for that to get invalidated. It would get invalidated if we retest at the support line at $11.79, because that was the low of February 7th. So of course, if that happens, then this upwards trajectory that we're in will get invalidated. Now, but usually that does not necessarily mean that we won't see ICP start making its move back towards the upside, but that is just on the shorter time scale when we are analyzing the chart. So that's how I'm currently taking a look at. As of now, we did see ICP going down to $12.09, but we're seeing a little bit of a bounce because of course the market is picking up a little bit right now. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how ICP reacts this weekend, which of course tomorrow, obviously right now it's midnight here in North America, so it is the weekend already, so it's going to be really, really interesting to see how ICP reacts. Of course, I would personally like IC to be around this $13 range. I think that would be a safe spot to trade, and especially above the $13.65 mark. That still keeps us in this upwards trend, even though we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, but we're going to take it one step at a time. So if you want to put this move into perspective, let's go back on January 23rd. This is what I want to talk to you guys about, because let's face it, we saw a significant pullback from its yearly highs on January 3rd all the way down to, of course, the $9.73. So if you want to put that into percentage, that was a drop of about 40%. But then, if you had some buy orders placed in around that support line, you saw ICP climbing up. If you picked it up at that range, you did see it go up 52.8%. And we've seen ICP, really outpacing majority of the altcoins, especially coming out of a massive dip. And, that's been something that we've been seeing over the course of the last, I would say, 3 to 4 months. And of course, that is showing us positive strength. And speaking about positive strength, guys, there's a lot of interest coming in ICP. Being a layer 1, what it's trying to do, a lot of interest. And of course, speaking about layer 1s, as I've said to you guys thousands of times, the narrative for this bull run is layer 1s and layer 2s. We'll literally see one by one, majority of them are popping off, and that should just give you an indication how much interest there is for these specific projects. So that's how I'm currently taking a look at it. And of course, people come out and say on a day-to-day basis, are we going to see ICP breaking towards new yearly highs? Why is it not doing that? This is where your patience, we speak about patience on a day-to-day basis. This is where your patience really comes into play, and this is where diversification comes into play. Diversification is key at the end of the day. You always want to have other projects in your portfolio as well, not just one, because if you just have one, you are potentially missing out on some massive gains with the other one. Because sometimes what happens is a project like ICP, it has it run over the last 3 to 4 months, while majority of the coins that are pumping now did not even move. So some of those are moving right now, outpacing ICP. So this is the importance of a diversification. But in my opinion, this is personally, the reason as to why this is happening is because of that news that came out. So I think the sell the news event is taking place. But, the next few hours are very important. I would personally not like to see ICP retesting this support. I would like to see it bounce back above $13. That would be lovely to see. But we're going to take it one step at a time. Of course, the long-term perspective, in my opinion, for this bull cycle has not changed. We're going to take it one step at a time. That is the beauty of doing daily analysis. Let me know down below what you guys think and what are your personal thoughts as to why we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. And speaking about a minor pullback, just so you know, this is a retracement of about 20% since the 20th of February, so about 4 days back. So let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.